Cheri, and I'm in the craft camper for some coffee and chat. All right, let me see if I don't know if my Instagram's gonna work, guys. I was fiddling around with it, and snow is like hitting the top of the camper, so it's very loud. So I don't know how that'll be on your end. But as you're hopping on, say hi. Tell me where you're watching from. I already see that there are a few people in here over on the YouTubes. Hello, Crystal. Hello, Crystal. And we have Charlene. And we have Bill and Joyce Arrington, the roaming home. And I think you have a question. I will certainly answer that question. Nikita. Hello, Nikita's in the house. Nitzy. I liked your video, Nikita. I think you did fabulous. Hello over on Instagram. Hello, hello. We have you are FAZ Zab. Hello. How are you? I don't know how to say it, but hello. I'm glad you're here. We have Evan Kite or Evan Kate Billionaire Rose. Hello to you. Let's see, who else do we have? Oh, let's go and it's clicking away, clicking away. Hello, someone. Is it Tasin in Turkey? Hello to you. Love from India. I so appreciate you. We have somebody in France. Oh my goodness. We have, let's see, is it Sugan in India? Hello, Sugan. How are you? Thank you for watching, guys. All right, let's see who else we got up. Who's coming in here? It looks like we're working. Everything seems to be good, so I'm happy that it's working because I wasn't sure it was going to. Hello, Teresa. How are you doing? I hope you're having a great day. I'm actually having a pretty good day. I'll share with you here in just a moment. Let's see. We have Chavez, hello to you. We have Russ. I don't know why I can't see today, guys. So I'm gonna be squinting like this. We have Russ 1325 in England. Hello, Rachel Gray in Cypress, Texas. You are making some beautiful hats, by the way. I see your beautiful hats. I see them. We have Shari in Cedar Hill, Tennessee. Kim, hello, Kim. How are you doing? Happy to see you. I mean, happy to see you. Yeah. Watching from New York. MK Crafts and Family. Hello. Hello to you. How are you doing? Big Rapids, right? Big Rapids. Awesome. Kaylin in Texas. We have Naomi. Hello, Naomi. We have Barb. Howdy, Barb. Thank you for joining. We have Shannon. Saving up for my crafty camper in Franklin, Virginia. Can you hear it though? We got quite a bit of snow and it's like warming up, so it's melting. It was all in the trees and now it's all falling on my camper. So if that's what you hear, it's not the world coming to an end. It's all the snow on my camper. We have Amanda. Hello. Oh, thank you so much. I am so happy. I'm so happy to hear that. I'm so happy to hear that. I am. That's why I do them. Let's see over. We have Elisa. Is it? No, it's Elise or Alice or in Nigeria. I don't know, guys. My apologies for saying everything wrong. We have Rajatsh Sharma Photography. Raja Sharma Photography. Good to see you, even though I can't see you. Thank you for being here. Thank you all. Thank you all for joining in. Let's see who else. We have who else? Jensen Tunnel, Oklahoma City. Joe Avila in the fort. Oh, it's Connie. It's not Joe Avila. It's Connie. Hi, Connie. How are you doing? I'm glad you're here. Waiting for the winter storm. We're supposed to get hit again too. You guys will probably get it worse because south of us seems to get it worse. So I feel for you, Miss Lady Lopez. Miss Lady Lopez. It's actually Mrs. Lady Lopez, but yeah, okay. We have Anne in cold and windy Erie, PA, the snowiest place on earth. Actually, it's not, but it seems like it, right? Anne, does it seem like it? We have Linda in Salisbury, Massachusetts. Bo Centro and Addie just arrived, assembling now. You don't need luck. You got this. No luck involved. You are going to be cranking out hat upon hat or whatever you wish, and you will not have any trouble. I'm sending you all of the good cranking vibes. Yes. MK Crafts and Family says yes. Deborah from Wisconsin. Is it Larissa in Brazil? Larissa. I like that. I like Larissa. I like Larissa. My kids need to take note. Larissa, I like your name. I need a grandchild named Larissa. We have Fami in Bangladesh. Oh, Fami Creations, thank you for watching. Stacy in Indianapolis, in Indiana. Back home again in Indiana. I'm not good. No. Yeah, sunshine. We had it for a short bit, and that's what melted all this. Oh no. Okay, my computer. I thought it just died, but it should be plugged in. Did I plug it in? Okay, hopefully I plugged it in there. Okay, sorry guys. The PJ Mommy, thank you for being here, Sandy. Thank you for being here. I don't know if you're still having intranet issues, but I appreciate you so much. And I do have to say, give a shout out to the PJ Mommy over on the YouTubes and Nikita too, guys. And Nikita, what is she has a YouTube channel now too. Is it Nitzy? Did you do that, Nikita? You are both welcome to share your YouTube channels. I want everybody to support you guys because you're helping me out, and it's just very nice of you, and I love you all. Yes, I do. Let's see. We have Shakira in Uganda. Hello to you. How are you? We have Catherine in Bulgaria. We've got them all over the globe, people. It's Joyce. Okay, Bill and Joyce. Isn't Bill with us? Bill's never here, Joyce. What's going on? No, I'm kidding. I'm glad you're here, and I will answer your question too, because I think you had asked about my counts on the hats, and I'll explain why. I used to always put the picture, but I'll talk about it here in a minute. Reed City has called off school already. Yeah, I think it's gonna be. Is it gonna be bad? I don't know. We sometimes are sheltered here just by the lake. We either get buried or it's not as bad as like, we go inland a little bit, like where you're at, and you get buried. That happens. Let's see. We have Marianne in Denmark. Crystal said we got another 4 inches. Hope you all are staying warm and cranking out hats. All right, guys. So, Nairo, hello to you. How are you doing? How are you doing? My new cranky friend, how are you? Tammy Thomas is in windy, freezing California. You're in California. It's not supposed to be freezing there. What's it doing freezing in California? Somebody said they love and adore me. Who said that? Bianca, you love me. You are a wonderful person and congratulate you for all of your creations. It looks great. Maybe I'll get you. Oh, thank you for being so kind. The world needs more of that for sure. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. We have Dawn Dallas, DD, the double D, Dawn Dallas. Where do you get your hoop and home tags? I get them from Artie Fox Studios. Do you have a link for them? Watching from London. Hello in London. ArtieFoxStudios.net, but their Etsy shop. I know that he's in Florida. I don't know if he ships to you though. I'm not sure. I think he might not. I'm not sure. But Dawn, I will put a link in for them. I will put a link after the fact. Victoria, hello in Michigan, that is. Oh, hello to my Michigan people. We have Angela. Sorry if I'm missing anybody. Judy's in the house. Hi, Judy. Judy. Hope you're doing well, Judy. Everybody pray for Judy. She's battling the cancer, the evil freaking cancer. So pray for her, please. Let's see. Thank you, Crystal, saying hi to everybody. Thank you. Appreciate you. Okay, guys. All right. So I want to start asking some questions. I do have some questions of you. Okay. And then we'll go through and answer some of these. I don't have a lot written down because I didn't get a lot of pre-questions, although I'm like swamped with all the questions in my inbox. And if I haven't answered you back, I apologize that I haven't got to you. I probably need an assistant, to be totally frank. I probably am going to have to do that eventually or something. I don't know. We have somebody watching from Nigeria and Moet watching in India over on Instagram. Thank you, guys. I want to check something really quick. So hold tight. And we're going to talk about yarn first, and then I'll go through. If you have questions, feel free to put them in the chat, and I will try to get to them. We'll spend about an hour or so. I'll do an hour or so. We'll just like chitty chat. Did you guys hear that? Can you hear the snow like coming down on my head? I was going to see if I'm going to try. I don't know if I can get into the live. This might be bad if I try to get into the live on YouTube when I'm already in it on StreamYard. I don't know if I can do that. I'm going to see. I don't know what it'll do. Hold on. I don't think it'll allow me to. The reason that I'm trying something is because I just started I will tell you, I just started like a membershipy thing. Like, you know how YouTube has the membershipy things, like a membership support thing for like chats where you get the badges and then the priority chat, and I can gift it. I can gift some to you guys, but I don't know that I can do it while I'm in StreamYard. I might have to come live on YouTube and just let me try one other thing. And let me see. I want to just see if I can do it. I might not be able to, but let me see if I can get into it. Let me see if I can do it from here. I might not be able to. I don't think I can because I have to be in here. Sorry, guys. I'm just doing some logistics. That's what we're going to call it, logistics. Okay. Let me see. I might be able to. It should know if it's me. Okay. All right. I'm going to try something, guys. I think I can do this. Okay. Good. Okay. So I just started like the membershipy thing on YouTube, and I think I set it up for, I think I did $2.99 a month or whatever, but I can give away 5 of these. So we're going to see if this works. And how this works is all like what you get is like helps support the channel, guys. That's why I set it up to help support me doing all the content and buying all the yarns and all the things to keep going. But I can gift like 5 of those in this live right now, and it's only if you're on YouTube. Can you like because it's a YouTube thing, guys. So if you're on Facebook or you're on Instagram, I apologize ahead of time. If you want to go over to the YouTube and get on the live over there, maybe I'll give you. So maybe we'll wait. Since I can't do it, we'll wait for a little while. And then if you guys want to hop onto the YouTube and watch over there, then what happens is I can give away 5 of those memberships, and you get it for free for a month. You have to accept it, but then we can kind of test it out. And I don't get to pick who gets it. It's kind of like a random thing. So for anybody, I don't want you guys to go off the other platforms, but if you want to go over there, we'll give you a little while. So we'll chat first, and then I'll tell you when I'm going to do that. So if you want to be able to maybe have an opportunity to win one of those memberships, because I think I can do it, yeah, you have to be on YouTube to get it. And then what you can do is it'll give you you can use like, you'll get a badge for your name, and then you'll get like use of emojis. And I made these cute little like knitting machine emojis. And then what'll happen is it'll priority chat. So like if you have a question and we're on a live or a comment, you can like, you get priority comments. Okay, so we'll do that here in a little bit. Yay, I'm excited. That's going to work. I was not sure it would work, but okay. So let me answer or talk about some things I have to talk about yarn first, and then we'll go through if you have any questions or if there's anything that you're struggling with. I am happy to help you. Guys, I want to talk about the struggle bus. I realized I'm going to do a little research on this, but I do my stripes on my hats. We're going to talk about yarn. Actually, let me talk about, I love this yarn brand of yarn first, because I've had questions about patterned yarn. And then somebody specifically, I think it was Kelly, asked on Facebook about, I love this yarn brand patterned yarn and whether it'll work on the Centro or not. Some of them work okay, and don't have an issue. Some people don't have issues with their machines at all, and they can use Red Heart. They can use, the I love this yarn brand, and they don't have any trouble. Now when you take 2 knitting needles and you knit something or you crochet something, if you can do that, if you gave somebody a project and said, here, go make this, everybody's is going to look different, right? We just assume that with the machines that it's a machine and you just put the yarn on and it's all going to end up with same results. We all do it differently. We crank, even though we're cranking, we might crank at different speeds. Our tension is different. The way we cast on might be looser or tighter when you're casting on. Those things make a difference. So some people, depending on how they knit on their machines, can get yarns to work more easily, I think, because of their process. I have a tendency to have to really be careful of my tension being too tight. So in that, I think sometimes if I cast on too snugly, I know with the 22 pin machine, if you cast on too tight in the beginning, it will bind up. With the bigger machines, I think it's a little bit more, let me get the words. I think it's a little bit more, there's a little bit more leniency in your cast on with those machines. However, I think if you cast on snugger, even in like the 48 machine, it starts to catch up in the knitting process as you go into it. And then that's why you may have a little bit more problems as you're going down, or, you know, your tube is getting bigger and you get into it and you start to have issues. I think because of the tightness, if you can keep a even, maybe a little bit looser tension where it's not too loose. I know I'm kind of ranting, but I say that to say that, like, this is some of the pattern yarn from Hobby Lobby. I love this yarn. And I remember, this has been a long time since I've made this hat. I made this hat and I made like a headband that was way too big because the 48 makes them really large. But I was practicing, so I used what left over. Like, you know, this looks really good together, by the way, guys. This was Big Twist with, I think it was Big Twist. It might not be. It might be I Love This. No, it's not I Love This yarn. This got to be Big Twist. But this is like some of the pattern yarn and then some other solid. It might be I Love This yarn in a darker color, maybe. I don't know. But you can get these to work. But that's not to say you may have struggles. We had somebody in the group, I don't remember who it was, but they oh, do we have somebody already become a member on here? That's cool, guys. I think somebody did. Let me see if I can see it. I don't know if I can see it on here. Let me see. That's really cool. Oh, you did. I think maybe. Yay, Rachel. Thank you for joining, Rachel. Look at, see, I can see it, and you turned green, and it's so cool. Thank you. So Rachel joined. Thank you, Rachel. So that's really neat, because for me, I will tell you, I don't want to be like join, because I don't want to be that person. But I will tell you that now I can see those questions or those comments. Like it tells me who joined, and then like any comment you make, it's gonna be highlighted for me. Yay! Jen is in time. Oh, thank you for joining. Thank you, guys. I didn't expect that. I'm gonna give some away. I appreciate that. Okay, but anyways, back to the yarn. So this is beautiful yarn. I love this yarn brand of yarn. Is the patterning, guys? Some of them are so freaking amazing, but it's a little heavier. So sometimes it does take the tricks. Like sometimes you're gonna have to use the earplug things where you stick it on the front of your machine and guide your yarn over that, or you may have to use some like a dryer sheet, or some of the other, like stand on your head while you no, I'm kidding. But some of the yarn, you just have to fight with it, right? But now if your machine gets to where it's popping or grinding or skipping, more of it's coming down, skipping a gear, because that's what it does when it goes pop and it doesn't do anything, doesn't move, but it pops. And then you have to be careful because everything's plastic in there and you can like break your gears, right? So I don't want to tell you can't use this yarn. You just have to know that the pattern yarn from I Love This yarn brand at Hobby Lobby, some of it can be problematic and a little, so be ready to try some tricks and be ready to like pull it out and restart again if you get halfway through and all of a sudden it's tucking a ton, or sometimes you're better off just to start over than to try to fight fixing all of those tucks and things. And generally that's what happens. It'll either bind up or it'll tuck. Usually you don't get drops unless it's really thick yarn and the machine is just really struggling. Again, I think weighting it, but it just depends on how bad you want to make something like that, like that pat, because it is, guys, it's stinking gorgeous. Now, something I will say, and I think someone might have done this in the group, I've done this quite a bit in making hats. When you get pattern yarn, do just the outside in the pattern and do the inside. You can do it. Now, if you want the cuff to be the pattern, then all you need to do is figure out your row count for this inside part, and use a different, complementary yarn. That's this, does that make sense? So like if this is more expensive or whatever, you don't have to use it all. I mean, I know it's easier because you don't have a tie-in. But think about that too. There's always that option. Okay. So I love this yarn. You can totally use it. You just have to know that it can be a little problematic. Okay. All right. Okay. So we have Nikita. Thank you. You guys are awesome. You guys are so awesome. I appreciate you. Okay. And see, it's nice. Okay. Yeah. See, I can see it like highlights it so I can see your message. Oh, that's so cool. So spot on. I love it. I love it. I love it. And I will tell you, moving forward, I don't really want to put anything that I'm doing behind any kind of a like a paywall. This was just something to help support the channel. That's not to say that later on I might not add in like a members only live or something if we get so big I can't handle it, whatever. But just know that moving forward, I'm going to try to keep as much just completely like this way as possible. Okay, I ordered the BT yarn from Joann's and eagerly awaiting on big twist on them to arrive. Want to try it out. I was gonna mention I was at Joann's getting I'm working on or testing. I have to show you guys this. I was so angry though, guys. If I have a business, oh no, I'm like snagging this. Hold on, which is not good because I'm not supposed to cinch my ends. Hold on. I got my camper's a mess. Okay, see this color here. This is, you can see all my tails. Look at my mess. This is going to be a sunflower. See that pretty yellow though? I like it. It wasn't what I wanted. And this is going to be the center. I'm working on testing for Erin Makes Designs has a new sunflower pattern coming out. And it's going to be really cool, guys. It's going to be like the other pillows that are down there. But so big twist yarn. When I was in there getting the Karen Simply Soft, I just have to mention, if you guys are tweed lovers, yeah, I love this yarn. This is big twist, guys. And it's this tweed. I ended up getting this navy color too. I just love it. I love it. And you can mix this. This makes a nice like brim for like different pattern yarns. This is what I used on the little sweater of the dude is the tweed. So I just have to mention that because Rachel mentioned that she ordered some big twist and I love the tweed. Anybody else a tweed lover? I just love it. You'd think that the little flakes would be a problem in the machines, but they aren't. They do really well. The tweed does really, I've not had a problem with it. It does, any of the, some of those yarns do crank a little harder, but I haven't had any issue with it. So really quick. So I looked online because I needed like sunshine, Karen Simply Soft sunshine color, which I think I have a little bit of it. It's more of a bright sunflower yellow, almost like the big twist color back here. That's what I was going to do the sunflower in. And I went online, guys. I don't know if you experienced this in your store. I went online. They had like 50 in stock, right? And the chocolate brown, that's this one. They said they had like 40 in stock. I get into my Joann store in Muskegon, Michigan is where it's at. Actually, it's Norton Shores, I think, or something, but whatever. So I get there and I go in and, of course, Joann's has the sale going on. So the store is like, ransacked, right? But there is no yarn on the shelves. There's like no yarn on the shelves. Okay. I did see where somebody shared that Joann's is like, there's talk of bankruptcy or closing stores or whatever. If you have merchandise, but it's not stocked, I can't buy it. How can you stay in business if their merchandise is not on the shelves? It's so frustrating to me. And like I asked, and they're like, yeah, we don't have the people to like put stuff on. I kind of want to go work at Joann's or volunteer one day a week to go stock the stinking yarn so I can go buy the stinking stuff. I don't know if y'all have like, it's a problem everywhere. I know it's not just Joann's in retail. Like, I don't know. My son today got a job at Dollar General, which is kind of cool, but they have the same issue. You walk into one of those stores and you can't even get down the aisles because they don't have enough people to like put the stuff on the shelves. But it's so frustrating. I don't like hire somebody temporary, pay them more money and have them stock the damn shelves. I don't get that. It's so frustrating. So anyways, I ended up getting a different color because I needed it and whatever. So I wanted to mention that. I don't know if you all are experiencing that in your stores. Oh, look at this, guys. Look at you guys. Ella, thank you for joining. Look at you. Rachel says she likes the tweed. Is big twist soft? It is. It's not, Rachel, it's not like the Karen Simply Soft kind of like soft, that shiny kind of feel, but it is nice and squishy. Now it does knit up a little tighter for hats. So I know you have the Addy, I believe. So you just have to work on your tension so that you can do it maybe a little looser. But it is nice. It's not as thick as like a red heart though. So it'll be better than that. Oh yay, Nikita said she received her phone stand today. She did her first YouTube video, guys. Nikita did on casting on, and did you color change too? What else is in your video, Nikita? But anyways, you gotta check out her channel. Nikita, share your YouTube channel, would you please? It says, but when I started filming, I've discovered that I prefer filming with my photo camera than my phone. Oh, that's why it looks so good. I think it looks really good. And I love listening to you talk. Okay. So, let's see. Okay. Oh, let's see. Rachel said, right on, Cheri. Went to my local Joann's looking for a new Red Heart Granny Square yarn, and online said they had it in stock, but nowhere on the shelves. Yes. Yeah. See, it's so like, if you're a business, you can't do well if you have merchandise that you can't sell. I mean, I have money to pay you yeah, it's just very frustrating. Very, very frustrating. Okay, so let me go here. Do we have someone else who just joined too? Like, you guys, I'm loving you. Let me go here. So I want to talk to Joyce Arrington. You had asked about showing like what my row count is for my hats in my videos. I will tell you, if it's soft shiny yarn, I'm doing 130 rows, hands down. I used to show the counter, but then I cut it out because I will tell you, originally when I started posting these videos on Friday for my hat videos, they were specifically for all of you who are making with the knitting machines, to kind of show you how I do it. It was never, and it was kind of like a fun thing, but it was to you guys. It wasn't to like the entertainment bills of the world. That wasn't my thought. And then it's kind of turned into like that a lot of people are seeing it. So then it, puts it out to the people, whatever. Most all of you are here because of those Friday hat videos. But then I kind of stopped doing the row count just because I wanted to put other shots in there. If it's a thicker yarn, I will do more rows. But most of the time, what you're seeing on my Friday hat videos, if I could talk, the yarn I'm using, mainly it's 130 rows. Now, like the facets yarn from Loops and Threads, I did 140 on this, and it doesn't look as big, but it knits up a little tighter, guys. So I have to do a video on how I judge how to figure out the row count, because I do have a method for how I add in. It's a little bit of a guessing game, but every yarn is different. So if I tell you always do 130 rows and you try using like the big twist and do 130 rows, it's probably going to be too small of a hat. You may need to add more rows with the big twist because it's a little heavier, thicker yarn. So I'll need to do a video on that. So yeah, so that hopefully, I don't know if that answers your question, but yeah, let me see. I don't think I have any yarn size was another thing I wanted to talk about, but let me scroll down now and then I'll go backwards. Okay, so did everybody get over into YouTube? Here. Jensen Tunnel, got my Centro a couple days ago. You've already cranked up all your suitable yarn. My Red Heart stash, I'm also a handy knitter, is mocking me on this shelf. Yeah, Simply Soft on. Yeah, okay. I have some too. I have the Red Heart sitting on the shelf. Yes, too. Okay. All right, let's see here. All right. Let's see. Somebody asked a question here. Can't you just measure how long the hat is? Well, yes, you absolutely could. It's not super accurate, but that's kind of what I do, Christina. Let me show you. I'll show you with my little, look at this one. I don't have it mounted yet, guys. This is the purple and white one. You're probably asking, why in the heck did you get another machine, Cheri? We're going to call it Zeb, I think is what I'm going to call it. But I did it because the Loombot is discontinued. And for those that wanted, something alternative to the Centro, the pink and white, I wanted to try this machine out, and it's the same machine, guys. But I'm excited. I'm excited to have another one in the collection because I'm a little sick. Okay, so I have the board here that I'm gonna mount it to. I want to talk about this. Okay. Oops, sorry. Hold on. Okay, let me hold this up. I'm hitting my phone up there. All right. So as I'm knitting, guys, and the tube is coming down, Usually, if once my tube hits the board that I have my machine mounted to, and this would be the same with your Addy, once it hits the table or whatever you have your machine mounted to or on. If it was, if it's, I want it to be around 75 rows once it hits here. If it hits about 75 rows here, then I generally do about 130 rows. If I'm like all the way up to like, I have like, you know, several inches before it hits and I'm already at 75, then I just add rows accordingly. So it's kind of like measuring. I suppose I could measure what that is, like what the, but the stretch of the yarn makes a difference too. So for instance, you may need to add like 15 more to that. You may need to add 145 or 150. You know, you may need to do that. But that's kind of, I eyeball it. I don't know if that makes any sense at all. I don't know. And this is like the board that I'll mount it to. I'm going to do a video. I'm going to have my husband shoot it. I haven't done it yet for mounting it to the board because I have lots of questions with that. Okay, let me go back. And we have, you guys are just like all joining. And I love you all. Thank you for that. Because we have, is it Norel or it's not Norelli? Is it Norel? Thank you for joining. Thank you for you guys. Mrs. Lady Lopez, thank you. And we have Charlene, thank you. Okay, now I want you all to join. I love that you're joining. And I'm sorry if I haven't given you a shout out yet, but let me do this really quick. I'm going to try this too. I'm going to give away 5. I'm going to give away 5 memberships. It's completely free. I'm going to hit this button and I think it randomly picks people in here that are on YouTube. So you have to be on YouTube. Now, the thing is you have to accept it. I'm not exactly sure how you do that. I think you have to like, there's a little slider tab or something that pops up or whatever. So you have to like, if you're chosen, I think you have to select joining. Now it doesn't cost you anything. You get a month of free, you know, and then you can just try it out and whatever. Okay. So I'm going to click this and we'll see what happens. I don't know if it'll tell me who gets it. Okay, so it just said I just gifted 5. Now you have to click allow gifts. So you could be a lucky recipient of Hoop and Homes membership with access. You have to click allow gifts. So you guys have to click that. So you see that? I don't know if you guys can see it. So if you click allow gifts, then it will, so I don't know who will get them. I have no idea. I don't know. I'm not sure. So hopefully that works because it said I did it. Oh, it tells me. Okay. It says, let's see. It says, hits Karen 63 got a membership. Congratulations. We have Pugmum. Oh, a pug mom. Okay, like a dog, Cheri. Got a membership. Renee got a membership. Is it Ashkim? And we have Faith Coast. Is it Marisol? You guys, are you laughing at me? Don't laugh at me. It's not nice. And we have Nagor. You guys all got free memberships. Congratulations. That worked. So, next time we are live next Thursday, well, I get some more. I can give away more. So we'll give away some more. So now we have more people in there. Yay. Yay. Awesome. Okay. Yay. Okay. Yes. Thank you for congratulating them. Nairo, thank you. Okay, awesome. Oh, thank you for helping too. Thank you so much. Nairo, thank you. You're awesome. Okay, so let me go back to questions now. Okay, let me see. I'm so excited, guys. I think this will work nicely. Nikita says you're just like me. More and more machines, just trying them out. See, well, I feel like if I can do it, it'll help other people decide what they want, kind of. I will tell you, with all of my Willy Crank videos, y'all are probably like, she told us to get the Centro 48 and none of these yarns work. We should all have the Addy. I love my Addy. I'm not going to tell you I don't love it. I just don't, I'm not as fond of the size hat that it makes. That's just me. I don't know. And it's the way that I just feel like the hat size on the 48 is better. If you want to make hats, I still think the 48 is better. Okay. Thank you so much, Nairo, for like helping everyone. I so appreciate you. Thank you for doing that. And Nairo is helping too. You have to go Naira, what's your channel name? I know it because I had to like put you in here. She's also helping on YouTube, guys. So, and she has some awesome stuff on her channel. So y'all have to check her out. Please share it, guys. Like Naira, you can share your channel in here. Cause y'all, I'd like it if we could all support each other. That's kind of my mantra is like, let's all be there for each other, guys. Okay, so let me go back up here. Rachel says the loops and thread facet yarn is stunning and goes through the addy yarn. It goes through the central really well too. I do know some people have had it's good. It's good and good and good until it gets tangled. And if it gets tangled, since it's a roving yarn, there's not a lot of structure. And if you have to pull on anything, it can tear. It can rip and it can snap. So that's the only thing. It's more delicate. It's a little bit more delicate. Stacy says, hello from Indianapolis, Indiana. God, I love my Indiana people. There's more than corn in Indiana. There's really awesome people there, like Stacy Willie. She's there in Indiana. My nephew gave me a knitting machine as a birthday gift. Oh, that's awesome. You have an awesome nephew, and I'm doing well. I'm doing pretty darn good. I will tell you guys, whoa, like I just hopped back over to Instagram. Sorry, Instagram. I so neglect you. I don't mean to. I don't. I promise. Please don't send me hate. Happy New Year to you. Yeah. It's just not integrated. So I have a little bit of a time with it. Okay. Let's see here. Let me go back. I love that it like greens out like who, you guys, this is awesome. Jessica says, a membership to what? It's the YouTube channel, Jessica. I don't know if I'm just answering you. Somebody else might have done that. You can join and then it gives you like priority chat and emojis. I think if you guys type CranKnit in the comments, if you are a member, I think you can pick your, like I did a pink and white Centro, a red Addy. We have the Loombot and the Zeb, I called it, or like the purple. And you can pick a machine emoji. And I think CranKnit, if you type that in, I think that works. I'm not sure. Not gonna lie, I'm just all new to it. Okay, Sharon asked, I did my first beanie on Centro 48 and it looks great, but it's pretty tight on my head. Am I doing it wrong? Sharon, it may not be anything you're doing wrong. It could be your tension's maybe just a little tight, or it could be the yarn, because some of the yarn will knit up tighter, and like Big Twist will value. Big Twist value. It's Big Twist value, right? Why am I drawn a blank? Isn't it called, or is it? Yeah, Big Twist value. Yes, Cheri. It will knit up a little tighter. So if you have some of those less shiny, stretchy yarns, so you can try loosening your tension a little bit, or sometimes if you add more rows, you're going to get more stretch. So depending on the type of yarn, you might have to add more rows to get more stretch. So it may not be anything you are doing wrong. Naira says, sorry, my kiddos ran in the house from school and they're trying to research the cellular join. Oh, the join button. Gotcha. You're awesome. Naira, you are awesome. Okay, let's see here. I'm going to go back up. Okay, Brenda says, you just showed the new crank machine. Did you get those different funny circle things with bumps on these? What? Oh, yes. Okay, yeah, I did. The funny circle things. Let me show you. I will show you. This is what she's talking about. Brenda's talking about the funny circle things. These are just like the ones that I got from Hobby Lobby, kind of like that. They're the same. Actually, yeah, they're the exact same, just a different color. These are like the clovery ones, I think, so they look a little different. These are actually just a wee bit nicer, but I kind of find myself using my other set more. But let me show you. I will show you how they go together, because they don't tell you, right? Or at least I don't read the directions. So maybe in the directions it tells you. But these are all different size pom-poms. You got the really big one, the next size, and the next size. Next size, and next size. This is what Brenda. And let me show you how these go. So what you do is you open these up. So you have one side. Oh, and then I break it. Good job, Cheri. So quality, no. Okay, hold on. Let me snap this back on. They do, like, they do remove easily. Okay, So then I have to use my brain here. Hold on. Okay. No, not like that. Okay, give me a break, Cheri. Give me a break. Give me a break. Okay. So what you do is, no, that's not right either. Are you guys laughing at me? How do they go together? I forget. They go like that, don't they? If you guys could see, you're gonna like laugh at me. Why do they seem to not want to go? You're supposed to put them on the bumps. My dyslexic brain is not working. Hold on. Okay, hold on. Now this one is not a problem. I wonder if these are defective. Because these are my other ones and they go together really easily. Like this, like that. See, like that? See, they go together like that. Why are these not going together? There's not bumps on both sides. I think they might be defective. Oh no, this is how this one does it. Okay, I don't like that as much. No, that's still not right. Well, they're supposed to go together, but they don't go together. They don't, guys. I think this is how you're supposed to use these. It's just like this, and it gives you the little gap, right? I think they're kind of cheap. So what you do is you just put your bumps against the flats like that, and you wrap your yarn. The ones I got at Hobby Lobby, the Yarnology ones, they have little bumps here, and then you have these bumps here, and they set inside of each other, so it's easier to hold on to them. These slide all over the place, so they won't be as easy to use, but you can use them. And then you just wrap your yarn around it until the center is like completely full, and do it on this side until it's completely full. Then you close it, and then you cut around it, and then you put a tie in there. I'll have to do a video on it. Okay, guys, I don't know that I'm the only one, but I love the pom-poms. I like how they look. I like how everybody else, like, oh, my little guy here. Oh, my little guy, he's so cute, like a little pom-pom. And that's what I used those to make the small set. But if I sit here and pull on it, they come out. So maybe you all have some tips. I don't mind doing it on the little stuffed animals, like the pom-poms, and I think they look so cute on the hats, but I'm always afraid that they're going to fall apart. That's my fear. I don't know. Am I the only one that feels that way? I love the look of them, especially when some people do the multicolor with the yarn. I think it looks so stinking cute. But I I don't know. Maybe it's just me. But that's what they are. That's what they are. They're for, yeah. No, Brenda, you just saw that whole ordeal. My brain is like, these are not right. But you just put the bumps to the flat side and then you wrap around. I think they're just not real good. Let's see. Let's see. We have Kaylin. Thank you for joining. Guys, thank you. Those of you that are supporting and joining, thank you for that. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Let's see. We have Claudia from Germany. Hello from Germany. These pom-pom makers break after. Yeah, they do. They're kind of cheap. I will tell you, though, these are a little nicer, but I only have 2 sizes. They might make them in other sizes. These are the clover ones. And let's see if I can remember how to open them up. Because, okay, they go like this. This is how you do it. This is how you do it. This is how you do it. Okay, like that. I probably shouldn't sing. Facebook will probably like kick me off or something. So these you just wrap around and see how it holds it. So these, it'll hold it, wrap it around. You can stick it in there, wrap around, stick it in there, and then you cut around. And I will tell you, I'm dropping everything. Scissors like these don't work so well. And my embroidery scissors are super sharp. And these work okay, but I kind of bent them a little bit because I'm using them on my pom-poms, because these get in there really well. So if you can find some scissors that do, like the big fabric scissors, they don't do as good for cutting them. So you need maybe some smaller scissors. I need some smaller scissors for mine. So hopefully that's helpful. Yeah. Okay. So I want to talk too. Okay. Let me do this really quick. I just want to tell you guys, color changes. I have always done them the same way ever since I've done like my stripes and stuff for hats. I think I don't do them right. Like when I'm making a 2-color hat, it doesn't really matter, right? So if I'm doing a hat like this, you can't, like, you can kind of see, I think, no, that's not it. Like, let me see if I can feel. No, it is right there. There's my color change. I don't know that you can really see it. See, it looks great, right? So I'm like, I'm the best at my color changes. Woohoo! I know what I'm doing. I don't need to do like a jogless color change. I know what I'm doing. Blah, 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 blah. And then I made this blanket, guys. Cheri don't know. Cheri needs to go back to school. Okay, so this is real life here. So I've been doing this for a while. Hats, I don't really have trouble. If I do stripes, they line up. It's not a problem. I don't have any issue. But I think I might need to do the jogless color change. Calumet Knits has a video on it. Even in her blanket video, she says, this is how you do the color changes. I'm like, I'm not going to do it like that. I don't need to do it like that. I do it my way. It'll be fine. I don't need to listen to her. I don't care that this is what she says in her pattern. I know what I'm doing. Do you want to see how I know that I don't know? Do you see my color changes? Okay. All of them are at the corner of the blanket, and they're one color missing. So I'm supposed to have 5 and 3. I have 4 and 2. So every time I have to mattress stitch my things together, they do not match up. So that's because I probably don't do them correctly. And it doesn't matter on a hat, but it does when you have to do this. So I made it look like intentional, but it wasn't intentional. See? See? See, I do not know everything. I still need to learn things. But I did start, see, for someone who didn't used to be able to crochet, I got my little foundation crochet on there, and it's looking pretty sweet. So, yeah. So does this frustrate me? Absolutely, because I want it to be perfect, and it's not perfect. But it is nice, guys. It does feel nice. So this is my first 2 blanket, and I like doing the mattress stitch. I don't like tying the little ends because mine aren't neat and tidy. They're kind of sloppy. And we'll see once I get all the crochet done. I have to go to Pennsylvania next week to give this to my daughter at her baby shower. I'm hoping I have it done by then. I love the colors, but I would like it better if this wasn't like that. If I would have not put stripes and I would have done color blocks, then I wouldn't really have that problem. Well, I might still a little bit. I don't know. But whatever. Okay. So I just had to share that. So y'all, I'm still learning all the things. So yeah, I just had to share that. That's a little humble pie there. Thank you, Miss Lady Lopez. I like it, but it's one of those things. Like Nikita, she did the little like checkerboard baby blanket, and it looks stinking perfect. It was like it was good. And then see, mine doesn't look like that. And I'm like, I like this, but I don't like this. I do like the way it feels, the weight of it, guys. Oh, it's nice. I like it. So I might have to make a really big one for myself, but I think I'll do solids, or I'll do like random prints or something, or I have another yarn, guys. My Willet crank yarn, it's more of the ice yarn. I want to tell you about it, but I don't think I want to tell you about it. But because I want you to watch the video. It is the easiest yarn I've ever cranked. It is a 3-weight. I'm not going to you have to wait and see on Sunday. But it's probably my new favorite, guys. It's not shiny, and it's 3. It's not 4-weight, but it was the absolute easiest yarn I have ever cranked on my Central 48, and it's beautiful. That's all I'll say. So you have to watch the video that I recorded, because yeah. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. I need to practice. Practice makes it better. It doesn't make it perfect. I think that's a bunch of BS, but it does make it better. And I need to practice. And the only way I can do that is, yes. What's the jogless color change and how do you do it? Crystal, Calumet Knits has a video on it, and it's the way that you jog your color over when you change your colors. I didn't want to have to do that, and I probably still won't do it when I do my hats, but maybe I should, because I don't know. So I'm going to do a little bit more studying And but if you want to check out her video, she has great videos, guys. She has a video on making this blanket. It doesn't have the double stripes here. It's just a single stripe here. But this is Calumet Knits. She has a YouTube channel. Really good stuff. She has videos on closing tubes, things like that. Yeah, honestly, it's where I've watched a lot of the stuff that I know, even though like that I didn't do. Yeah, she yeah. Oh, somebody, yes. So check her out. Stacy says small scrapbook scissors work great for pom-pom makers. So that's a good tip there, Stacy. Thank you for sharing that. Yes. Okay, so I'm gonna go back up and see if there's any other questions up here. Hold on, let me go back. Let me go back. Oh, I keep forgetting about Instagram. Sorry, Instagram. I feel really bad. Let me drink some more coffee too. Are you guys all drinking coffee? Who's a coffee drinker? Do you and if you drink coffee and you and thanks, Cheri. She said you can do it. If you drink coffee and use K cups, what's your favorite? Because I'd like to try some other coffees. But and I know I have some feelings about the K cup, but it's easy, so I use it. Okay. All right. Okay. Let me go back here. So the other thing, there was something else I was going to talk about the machines. Hold on. Oh gosh, guys. I love seeing the green, guys. I love it. It makes me so happy. I'm so happy it worked too. I wasn't sure it was going to. So I'm going to scroll back here. And anybody on Instagram, if you have anything you have to or you'd like to ask that you want me to answer, I am an open book. An open book. Okay, here. Ambrosia Owens. I have a question about your sitting angel and sitting person when you have time. Ambrosia, how can I help you? Ask away, Miss Ambrosia. I did have somebody ask me about the little dude. This pattern, you can use the tutorial. Let me grab one of the little, I always leave them sitting here. The angel tutorial is, this one here that I have on the YouTube channel. You use the same tutorial, but I have the row counts for the little guy. He's a little misshapen. He's gotten like clobbered a few times by my computer and stuff. I have the row counts for him on the communities tab on YouTube. So like but you have to scroll all the way down. So there's a little recipe card for him on the communities tab on YouTube. I should have like a file of where they are. The other thing is too, guys, oh, I was going to mention, okay, my son got a job. My oldest son that lives with us, he got hired today. So, and I don't know how this is going to affect things, but my live times, not yet. They may be changing. I know. It'll be earlier in the day. I think we're going to do around lunchtime lives. I'll be homeschooling early in the morning, and then as the kids are doing their seat work, I can come out and do my lives and then go back in and help them. So, because I homeschool, if you didn't know, guys. So Ambrosia, what do you need to ask me about the angels? So make sure you post it down below, and then I'll go as I'm babbling here. If you're still on, you may not still be on because oh gosh, every time that. Oh, thank you, Miss Lady Lopez. She says thank you to my son. Yeah. Or congratulations, not thank you. But anyways, I think that's probably, and I don't know. I've thought about doing a later live too, but that might be in addition to my Mondays and Thursdays. I don't know. I know I have like Sandy helping and Nikita helping, and that might not work for you guys. I don't know. We'll have to talk about that. But I think that just because he doesn't have his license yet. Can you guys hear that? Every time it like drops, I feel like the whole thing is gonna like cave in. So I will announce that it when it happens. It probably will, because I know he's going to be working later in the day, and yeah, I have to take him until he gets his license, which is coming soon. But okay. Okay, let's see. I don't see where Ambrosia said. I might have missed it. But what did Leisha says, I like Siren Blend coffee. It's a Starbucks citrus and chocolate. Ooh. Is it in the K cups or is it a grounds? I know this is not yarn, guys, but this is just as important. Because yarn and coffee are how I survive. Yarn and coffee and the love of all of you. Oh, let's see. Oh, Steve. Hi, Steve. I like Joe coffee. It's from here in Michigan. They have it in K-cups and grounds. It's called Joe coffee. Where do they sell it? I need to try it. Can I order it online? I love supporting people from Michigan too. There's one from Kalamazoo coffee. That's pretty good too. Yes. Oh, thank you, Blonde Cards and Crafts. Yes, he's very excited. He was working before, and then he actually was doing upholstery work with my other daughter, and they were really stuff that they would do. Actually, let me show you. Let me show you. Well, maybe I shouldn't show you. Maybe I shouldn't show you, but I'm going to show you. Okay. So this is something they did. See this? See that? They used to do upholstery work. But now he stopped doing that shit because my other daughter, yeah, she stopped, so he stopped. And then now he's in his senior year of high school, so he's going to be graduating this year, but he doesn't have a heavy load because he did a lot of stuff before. So he'll be working. He's going to need to save up money. So anyways, yes. Isn't that cool? It's really cool. But they used to do that. God, that's art in itself. I was so like, whoa, when him and my daughter were working for a place doing that stuff. But yeah. Okay. Oh, Home Goods. I know Home Goods. That's a bad store for me to go into. Home Goods is almost as bad as me going to yarn shopping. I like me some Home Goods. I like Home Goods. Okay, let's see. Have you ever worked with alpaca? I have not. I will tell you, I generally like the idea of using a synthetic, but I know a natural fiber is nice. I would really like to be able to use cotton, but I have not found a cotton that works. Now, I had somebody on the Facebook, actually, let me tell you, let me pop in there. Let me pop into my Facebook here. Hold on. And I can see if there's any other questions on there too. But somebody mentioned from Hobby that they use a cotton. And I'm like, I need to find out what that is because I love cotton. I have not used alpaca. I know that there are, in the group, I know we have some alpaca farmers and they make some beautiful hats with their yarn. Let me go see this. Let me see. Okay, where's it at? There we go. Let me see if she says what she uses. I like Hobby's 100% cotton yarns and the double knitting or the DK or the, okay. When I've tried cotton, it did not do good, but it might be the cotton that I tried. I do know that like with every other yarn, there are some that are softer and some that are not as soft. And so yes, but I have not. I know that I think that it would work because I think alpaca generally is soft. I think I've done wool blend and that did okay. But generally I stick to synthetic, especially for the hats I'm giving away because people may have allergies. And I don't know, I think is alpaca like what do I want to say? What's it called? I don't have the words in my head for non-allergenic. I don't know if it is. Is it? I have no idea. Leisha says I bought the by the pound. It's a special blend, so I buy it and freeze it. Oh, for the coffee. Ooh, yeah. See now I'm like, somebody else asked a question here. Pink tulip. Oh, you know what? Tulips are my favorite. So I have to love you already because you have tulip in your name. Tulips are my absolute favorite flower ever, ever, ever. And I actually have a tattoo on my ankle of a tulip. I know. So if you wondered if I have a tattoo, I do. I have a tattoo tulip on my ankle. Okay, that I got in Canada with my, at the time, toddler. I told my husband, we're going to go into the tattoo shop and I'm going to get a tulip on my ankle. And he's like, okay. So I pushed my baby in there. It was at a mall in Canada, right across what's the one right across from Port Huron? I can't think of what the city in Canada is, but anyways, okay, I digress. I am so sorry. It's the coffee. I do them every Thursday. Every Thursday. Right now, it's every Thursday at 2:30 Eastern Standard Time. That could be changing eventually, but I will certainly post it if it does. Okay, I have a question about the cat. This is Larissa. I love that name. I know I said that already, but I have a question about the use of patterns, especially patterns from magazine like Spring Knits, for example. If I use the pattern and make my pieces to sell, is it okay? I feel like I'm committing some kind of plagiarism. Sorry if it's some question. I think Nicola, I do not think she has any issue with you making and selling. It would just be sharing her pattern. Then that's hers there too. Look for if the pattern maker has it stipulated in their pattern. I do not believe she does. I think I know for a fact you can sell her stuff. So you might want to double check because I don't sell mine, but that's typically when I used to make wood signs. Some people would say that you cannot reproduce this for sale, for the design. But I think most of the pattern makers allow for that, allow for you to sell their design. So and if they don't use their pattern. I will tell you, some of the pattern makers in the pattern world of circular machine knitting do not play nice. Well, let's just say they don't respond well. And some of them don't allow you to review their patterns. So Cheri does not, because she asked nicely and they said no. And I won't tell you who they are, but some of them are on Etsy. So I should probably tell you, but I'm not going to, because I won't do that to them. But some pattern makers are more willing. They want you to do well. They want you to make stuff and sell them. So but look in their pattern. It'll stipulate, or reach out to them and ask them if they are okay with that. They would probably be happy if you did that. But I would say most of them are not going to have any issue with it. And unless they stipulate, unless there's some stipulation that says no, go to town, Larissa, and don't feel like no. It's no different than lots of people will use a crochet pattern and then like sell their stuff. People do it all the time. The amigurumis, they do it all the time. And unless there's some stipulation of, and that is a pattern maker, just this is just me in my opinion, it would be stupid for you to do that. That would be dumb. You want people to buy your pattern, make the stuff, sell the stuff. You want it out there, because then somebody's going to say, oh, where did, like all of us are going to be like, where did you get that? It's just, yes. Yeah. That's just not smart business. But some people, it is what it is. But yes, don't feel Larissa. And she has cute stuff, guys. Nicola has some cute stuff. And if you don't know who I'm talking about, 3 Magic Sheep Code, check her out on Etsy. She's a very wonderful person. She has awesome patterns. They're just cute as snot. I love them. So yes. And I gravitate to between her and Erin Makes and Hly Inspired Designs too. Those are my pattern people. Like, I love all of their stuff. There's other people out there that make absolutely lovely patterns. Calumet Knits, I just started. She has her patterns are really good. Not that the other ones aren't. And Erin Makes patterns are really good. She does these guys. Oh, and I'm doing that. Those are her pillows. She has like the cute little, this is my favorite. This is my absolute favorite thing I've ever done. And that's Erin Makes Designs. Her designs are very cute. And each one of them have their own unique style. Like, you can tell whose is whose. I think, like, if I saw where someone made it, I would be able to tell you who the pattern maker was, because they have cute things. Okay, I know I'm talking long here. I want to be able to answer any questions. So Nairobi. No, not right. Nairobi. What am I saying? Nairo, right? Cherio. Can't get it. Oh, through my head. Oh, sorry. Oh my gosh, what's wrong with me? It says, chat friends, it appears you cannot join membership from cell phone until we get better info on this. Please join the Crank Knit crew membership on desktop. Yeah, I don't know. I think it should be able to be. Why would that not work? Yeah, I don't know. I'm sorry that there was confusion about that. So thank you though for helping out. I appreciate you. And even if I can't say your stinking name, I'll get it someday. I promise. Okay. Hello from Serbia. Hello, how are you? Yes, Naomi, isn't it? It's an art in itself. Okay, so let me see. I'm gonna do like 2 more questions, and then okay, let me go up, because I think there was some things I missed up here. Anybody? And you know what? Was it Ambrosia? She never asked about the pattern. Did I miss it, guys? I might have missed it. I don't know. Let me see if I missed it. Linda, thank you. You're a rock star. You guys. Okay, I do want to mention again that let's see. In paper crafting, I look, it's called, has an angel policy. Then you can sell unless otherwise stipulated. Yes, yes, that's what you want to look for. If it, like I said, if you're a pattern maker, and for future pattern makers, because some of you on here that are just getting started, you're going to be like, oh, I can't, these pattern makers, someday you'll be making patterns. I can almost hands down guarantee that there are some of you in here that are just starting that will end up going like crazy with this, and you'll be on the pattern making crew, and make sure that people can use them to sell, because you'll sell more patterns that way. You will. Okay, let me see. Let's see. I don't know if I missed it. I don't see where she asked it. Yeah. You guys have to see, can you guys all, for those of you who joined, can you try using the emojis? Do the emojis work? Could you maybe test it out? Anybody who's still on here, like, do you have, like, if you go to comment, let me see if I can do it. Let me see. Thank you all on Instagram too, guys. I know I say that. Let me see if I go into the chat and I type in CranKnit, what happens? Do I have to do something to get the emoji to work? Rachel has like a hand emoji. I saw that. Melissa. But do you have like the emojis? Let me see. Oh, I can like start a poll and stuff. I can do this too. See, I can't do this in here. I can do that. Rachel's got all kinds of. Do you see, Rachel? Do you see the knitting machines at all? Did you see one earlier? Niro. Yeah, so you guys are using the regular emojis. There we go. Nikita got it to work. Nikita, how are you doing it? Nikita got it to work. See, she has like the round little things. Those are the machines. Because my thought with those little machines was that I don't see the knitting machines. Nikita, tell us how you did it. Sue, look at you. Awesome. Okay. Because my thought is, so you type in CranKnit and then whatever it is. Okay, now it's working. You guys got it figured out. Rachel got it figured out. Okay, because see, in the future, what I think we'll do is if you have a question, you can always use those to get my attention too. That's what I was thinking. And as we have more members now, I can add other things. You guys are awesome. You have to click on it. The black emoji, you have to click on it. Sure can't read them. Yeah, I know it's really little. I know. But the colors I thought represented. Okay, so it's already, you guys, I love talking to all of you. Oh, I do have a couple things that I want to say before I will, I'm going to answer just a couple more, but I want to make sure all of you are aware of the Zoom that we do. We have another Zoom coming up on the 24th, I believe. At what time, Cheri? What time is it? I don't have my book out here. Let me look. I will look it up and then I will tell you. So if you go to hoopandhome.com/Zoom group, you can put your email in there, get on the email list, and I will send you the information for the login stuff for the Zoom that we do. And it's completely free. We can just all hang out. You can we can just talk. I do a lot of talking like I do here, but you can crank out stuff. Well, it's just kind of like a community kind of a thing that just for us to kind of hang out together. I'd love for any of you to come. The next one is an evening one. And let me tell you, it is at January 24th, Wednesday, January 24th from 7:30 to 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Yes, but it's the Crank and Chat. So if you want to sign up for that, it is hoopandhome.com/Zoom group. And you can get, and then I only send out the info every so often. So but look in your spam. More of it came down. Look in your spam because it might go to spam. So yes. Okay. One other thing that I want to say too is I am still working on, we may build out this group that I have an idea for those of us who are making and donating. So stay tuned for that because I am in the background working on some stuff for that. So that's still in the works. And then let me see here. Kay says, I've knitted, crocheted, embroidered for over 50 years and love the patterns and things that younger generations come up with. Yeah, it's beautiful. I am new to all of it. In July, I'll have hand embroidered for like it'll be 2 years. Oh, no, actually, no, it'll be, when did I start? It was when my mom got sick. So it was May. So in May, it'll be 2 years ago that I started hand embroidery. And that's what led me down this road. So I've only been doing all of this for a short period of time too. So I'm new to it, even though I'm 50 years old. So, Kay, the fact that you've been doing it for so long, but it's true. I love that the younger generation is really like my daughter, who's going to be having a baby in March. She's a workaholic and doesn't have a lot of hobbies. Like, she was a theater person. So she hasn't been doing shows because of being pregnant, but she finally started hand embroidery and she's like, this mom, this is really therapeutic. And it is, guys. But making in itself, I am like the biggest proponent of making. Yeah. Okay, let's see. Somebody must have asked about the Crystal is answering Melissa. Probably about the palms. How to put the palms, I would assume. I'm gonna guess. Like, the palms have elastic on them, and then you use a crochet hook through the center. And I use these buttons, and I had some questions about this. This is a common question I get. These buttons, I will take this off. I will just show you how this works. So you use the crochet hook to like pull it through that elastic, and it comes on there. And then I use these buttons and I put these little notches in them. Now, it's kind of a pain to do the little notches, but the buttons were inexpensive, and the buttons are why most of you are here, because, and then see, I just put it over with the crochet hook, and the tension holds it. It's tight. It's not going to come off. The other thing is, a lot of people will say, it's going to get caught in my hair. It doesn't get caught in your hair. I've worn many a beanie with them on, and my hair is baby fine, and it would be all tangled up in it if it was going to get caught. Your hair doesn't touch that really. So yeah, so that's how you do it, and it's very, very nice. I don't know if that's what you asked, but yeah. Okay, guys, I probably should get off of here because I've got some things I got to get done. But like I said, I could talk to you guys forever and ever and ever. And I just want to thank you all, for anyone who joined on into the membership. Just thank you for that. I'm sorry if there was any confusion about if you're on a cell phone. Yeah, if it was, how do you add 2 palms to a hat like that? Like this. Like this one. This is like one of them that I wear all the time. And this is the other one I wear all the time. You just do the same thing. You just do the same thing. So see, you've got that one there and that one there, and then here they are, and you got 2. Super simple, super simple, super simple. And I love the double palm. I like it. I think it's cute. I know I look maybe silly. I wear it around. My kids are used to it now. Whenever we go out, I wear my double palm hats all the time because I think they're cute. All right. Okay, guys, well, I am going to have to hop off. Again, thank you all for being freaking amazing. I appreciate every last one of you. And I'll be back on live again on Monday for Cranking for Community at 2:30 Eastern Standard Time, cranking out some hats. You're welcome to join me. Stay tuned. I will have my Friday hat video up. You'll have to see what yarn I'm using. And then Sunday, I will also post the next Will It Crank. And I'm telling you guys, this is probably going to be my yarn that I really suggest for newbies, because it's so easy to crank. It's so easy. So easy. So you'll have to stay tuned. But thanks again, everyone. You all have a wonderful rest of your day, whatever time it is where you are. Go make something. It'll make you feel better. So I love you all. Thank you for watching. Karen, we'll end with Karen. Lots of love. Thank you, Karen. Y'all have a good one. We'll see you next time. Bye now.